we have a special guest. I tell you, this young lady, I call her an ambassador for girls and women's sports, athletics, basketball. Here is what we're talking about right now. And you may have heard of it before, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet Hoops. All right, Sweet Hoops. And joining us on the interview, and we're so glad to have, it's always an honor to talk to her, is, of course, Chandra Palmer. Chandra is the athletic director at Live for Life Academy. And, she's doing just a wonderful job with the boys and girls program, but she's got Sweet Hoops taking place next. And Chandra, first of all, how you been?
I've been great. How have you been?
Real good, real good. Every time we get to talk to you and talk about all the great things you're doing, it is a good time. So tell us about Sweet Hoops and what's taking place with that.
Well, Sweet Hoops, it originated in the fall of 2018, and it started off as just being a fall league for girls. And the idea, actually, I got it from Terrell Ramey. He does a fall league as well. So I kind of took his vision, and I made it, and I put a twist on it and made it into what it is today. So, creating a platform for the young ladies to play and to have fun, and they're playing against each other all over the metro area. So a lot of these girls compete with each other throughout the season on the AAU circuit. And this particular time, they may actually get an opportunity to play. And the platform is there. We have college coaches coming in. Kids are getting offers and interests and looks. And that's what we want for them as well. The boys have it, and we want the girls to have it as well. So this is a hard fight. Live for Life opened their gym in September 2018, and that's when Sweet Hoops started, because I started it right away. I started it with 56 girls, and now we're over 150, 200 girls every fall league. And from that, I changed. I used to do a league where it was a boys and girls showcase. And now these last 3 years, I've turned it into the Sweet Hoops all girls showcase. So this is the third year for that. And it kicks off again this year on Saturday
Yeah,
at Harris.
coming. Yeah, absolutely. Saturday, it's going to be at Harris. I'm looking at this lineup you've put together. You've got East St. Louis taking on Owensville. That kicks off at noon, and then at 1:45 it's Ladue, and is that Chatham, Glenwood in
Glenwood out of
Illinois?
Illinois. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've got Pattonville and Bashan there. Now they're the defending state champions there, right?
Right. It's the rematch.
It's the rematch, right? And then your young ladies from Live for Life will take on Lee Huntsville out of Alabama.
A very feisty little team from Alabama, yes.
And then the nightcap, you wrap it up with Incarnate Word, who continues that winning streak, right? They're taking on Lutheran St. Charles.
Yep. And there at Lutheran St. Charles is having an amazing year as well. I think it'll be a great matchup. They both were undefeated. Lutheran St. Charles just got had their first loss this past weekend, but I think there still will be a strong contender and great matchups, a great matchup for Incarnate and for them to learn a little bit about themselves, as a program. But it's going to be just great basketball all day.
Oh, absolutely. And I think we were talking about it before we started the interview with where the girls, the women's basketball game is, and you were on it. You were just on it early, and talk about where the game is for the young ladies, and where it is the popularity. I mean, we just set a record with the women's Final Four.
The respect is coming. We're creating these different, 10 years ago when I was trying to do it, I couldn't get anyone to touch it. Nobody wanted to do girls. They don't have enough dedication. There's not enough commitment within the game or whatever. But I was just determined to keep trying. And in 2018, I was able to do it myself. And now the game, you can tell on the college side, on the WNBA side, the is growing. You have the NBA players supporting them more. They're getting more coverage online, more commercials, NIL deals. It's amazing, and also they're opening those avenues up for the high school young ladies as well. So I love sports. I love all sports,
Yeah.
But I really, really love girls basketball and just women's sports because they deserve those same platforms as the young men. And now
Oh,
people are buying into that.
Absolutely. And so, how can the community support you? How do we get tickets? How can we go check out this great showcase that you've put together?
So hopefully the weather, we're gonna fingers crossed, it's gonna go away and we're gonna still have this showcase at Harris Stowe. So the tickets will go live. They can go to liftforlifeacademy.org and go to click on the athletics and event tickets and purchase their tickets on Friday. I will be accepting cash at the door. The cost will be $10, and they can enjoy all games, 5 games all day, and community supports because I want to. I'm looking to have sponsors. I have a couple of people that have locked in for next year to help the teams that I want to come in for travel. I want to be able to give teams something, offer more incentives for teams to play and participate in, and I also want to kind of create academic team, give out some scholarships for some of those top athletic students, academically strong, that are participating in the tournament as well. I
Well,
have a lot of different things up my sleeve that I want to do. And, and I'm going to do it. It's going to be a little expensive, but it's going to happen. Because even like next year, our big Chicago Whitney Young has committed, Pleasant Grove out of Alabama, Hazel Green, who's ranked in the top 25 in ESPN. DeSoto, Texas is a close, yes. And Grind Prep out of Oklahoma. Those are just some of the names that I have thus far that has committed to for the showcase for next year.
oh, that is wonderful. And like you say, if you say you're going to do it, Ed and I know you're going to do it. So it's going to happen, and it's going to be a great event. It's going to happen this weekend. It's going to be the Sweet Hoops taking place at Harris-Stowe State University. 5 tremendous basketball games, $10. My goodness, what a deal! You can't beat that. Have to bring the whole family out to that.
Oh, you
Enjoy that.
have to. And,
Have
we're going
to.
to have some amazing players, from all the players, as a whole are great. But we have some standouts with Nevaeh Caffey and Zoe Best out of Incarnate Word. You have Kyrie Franklin and Jordan Spicer from Lutheran St. Charles. You have that electric guard and Chantrell Tutu Clayton from Vashon, and a newcomer to that program, Lauren Wembley, is also another guard to check out. You have Zoe Newland, who's a Drury commit from Pattonville, and Brooke Boyce, who's very, very physical and adds that to their game, adds that to her game for the team. And then you have Maya Mann and Raven out of Ladue. And, of course, the home team, my faves.
Yeah,
You have the
absolutely.
dynamic freshman guard with Amaya Manuel. We have 2 amazing seniors, Paige Fowler and Chase Giddings, and Diamond will shoot lights out. And Zy Harris is probably one of the quickest guards, I believe, in the state. And Owensville is bringing down Miss Emma Daniels, senior, who's just an amazing shooter. And Glenwood is in McKenna Yeager. She's a point guard, shooting guard. And Lee Huntsville, just collectively as a team, they're very physical, scrappy. And we also got an opportunity to check them out in Atlanta because they were in Atlanta at the She Got Game showcase that we participated in this past weekend. So it's going to be some good games.
It's
It's going
big
to be
time.
great.
It
And
is.
look, I want to put a plug in. All of the young athletes, all of my middle school, my elementary athletes, if they wear their jerseys to the game, they will get in for $5.
Wow. All right. Elementary, middle school, $5 worth of jersey, and they get in for $5. And you
Yeah, we
see
want them to
5 games.
have fun, and we have some different performances that'll take place at halftime of some of the games.
That is tremendous. Well, hey, Chandra, we appreciate you as always. You do tremendous work at Live for Life Academy with all the athletics, and especially what you're doing with the young ladies programs. And we just want to wish you continued success. Thank you for being with us, and we're looking forward to seeing you and the Sweet Hoops for 2024.
All right, thank you.
All right, that is Chandra Palmer. Sweet Hoops, check them out. They'll be at Harris Stowe starting at noon. That will take place this Saturday. All right, and that's going to wrap things up for the Community Corner. Special thanks to Ed Gratter, as always, for producing. And we will talk to everybody next time on the Community Corner.